Hello folks, and welcome back to another episode of No Man's Sky. I jumped into this system and a bunch of sentinels started attacking me from space. Who knew sentinels had spaceships? Why did no one tell me sentinels had spaceships? This is vital information that I need to know. I need to recharge my shield really fast, hopefully before they get onto me. Ha! Can totally fake them out that way. Can totally live. It's gotta be fast. Yeah, okay, I'm destroying a lot of asteroids. Maybe that's why they're after me? I have no idea why they're after me. Why do you want my face? It's my face. You can't have it. You can't have it. You can't. I've totally misplaced you. There you are. There you are. Yeah, there you go. Blow up. I don't want you anymore. Last guy. Last guy. Neutrino modules. Who the hell cares? Dimensional matrix. No, that sells for a lot. Come on, man. Don't let me die like this. Not like this. There's only one guy left. He's not calling in reinforcements. I think we're totally fine. Maybe, possibly. He can spin like a mofo, though. You see that spin? He took some serious G's there. I guess he's a sentinel, so what does he care if he takes a few hundred G's? There we go. Hoo-yah! So what sparked that? I have no idea. Pirates came in, attacked me. Ah, shit. We have to leave, right? I mean, that's just gonna have to happen. Hey, you say that, but I don't think they can take me out of combat and take me out of hyper or pulse drive, whatever the hell this is. Okay, I'm just getting away. I don't even know. So basically, what are we gonna do here? Okay, we got away, thank goodness. I think that actually got us an achievement. Or maybe just destroying sentinels? Fighter. Okay, fighter. Okay, that's fair. That's totally fair. So I jumped a lot. Made, I think, 11 jumps. It actually wasn't that far. We passed a couple of black holes that I did not go into because I want to keep my hyperdrive pretty much the way it's spec'd right now. How is it spec'd right now? So we still have Warp Reactor Sigma still broken. But Warp Reactor Tau still works. Now, I did try to do a free jump because it seems like we're only going to G-class stars. And variations on G. This one, I think, is... I don't even know what this is. Can we escape here? What is this type of star right now? You're not even going to tell me here, huh? Okay, let's go to the map here, then. This is... Come on, you know you want to tell me. You know you want to tell me what this is. Or I can just... Shift to accelerate. That doesn't make any damn sense. Alright, so if I unselect and then reselect it, maybe? It's not going to tell me what kind of... There we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah, this is a G9. And most of the ones that we've gone to have been G9. So I tried to go towards something strangely colored like that one. That one looks cool, right? But, okay, first of all, hyperdrive has no fuel. That's the problem. We're going to have to go to a surface. That's definitely going to happen. But when I tried to do this, it said hyperdrive theta required. And I was mistaking in my head. I thought, oh, wait, yeah, we totally have one. No, we don't. No, we don't. We have a tau. We have a sigma. I don't know if sigma plus tau equals theta. That doesn't seem right to me, but I guess it's it's probably wishful thinking. So how the heck are we going to get... So I guess what we have to do... So what I've been doing, every jump, is about 400 light years. So the question is, why do I need a special kind of warp drive to go to anything other than a G-class star? Seems a little strange. I think that's our next goal. I mean, the ostensible goal is to get to the center. We're going to get to the center. It's going to happen. But what happens if we go to a non-G-class star? The path they're taking us is not necessarily the most direct. But maybe that doesn't matter? I mean, we could go through a black hole, and they are around here. Yeah, I mean, it just said black hole over there. You'll see them with black marks on them, and maybe I don't know where any of them are now. You can also stumble upon them. Oh, there we go. There we go. That one right there, that's a black hole. How far away is that? Well, hyperdrive has no fuel, but 195 light years seems to indicate we could probably do it. We've been jumping 400 light years. I think we go in free exploration mode and try to, like, beeline it instead of taking the weird roundabout path. Now, the problem is we're probably going to need an upgraded drive for that. Okay, take me out of whatever the hell this is. Why are we... Yeah, deselect this. Okay, there's also these red stars. I don't actually know if they're red or if I can't tell. Is that a red star? That is a class G. Okay, that is not what I wanted. How about this one here? That's a class B. See, we've never been to a class B, I'm pretty sure. And I don't know if that matters at all. But anyway, enough of this. We have to land. So let's get out of this. We have to. There's no way around it. I really wish there was, but there really isn't. We should definitely recharge our shield. And then I guess this one's closer. So sure, we'll go here. I have no idea if we keep traveling when we're escape. Or when we're in the galactic map. I don't think we do. So how many jumps did we make, by the way? That would be not there. That would be here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 10 because Renstalmont, as I'm pretty sure, is where we were. Or not. Maybe not. Maybe we didn't land anywhere. I don't even know. I thought Renstalmont was the last one we landed at, but now I'm not so sure. And we didn't rename it, so I don't remember. Anyway, let's just go ahead and upload all these. I don't think it'll really do much good. But maybe, you know, we're actually at a point where I need to be a lot more careful. I have no idea if that's actually true. But we've definitely jumped about, what, 1,000 light years? 400, average 400 light years, because it's not a straight line. So let's say average 400 light years, 10 jumps, that should be 4,000. Or is it 40,000? No, it's 4,000. It's 4,000. I can do math, I swear. Despite the fact that I couldn't count the number of milestones we've accomplished. I can totally do math. Even though it had a count right there at the bottom. Yeah. Because I didn't trust the math that it was showing me. That's the real problem. Alright. Let's see what kind of world this is. Looks like it has oceans. Looks like it has rocks. Big surprise there, it has rocks. Imagine a planet that didn't have rocks. That would be freaky. I'm feeling like I need to shout because the music's really loud to me. Oh, shit. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. We almost crashed and died. Fortunately, not a thing that actually happened. We came pretty damn close. Hey, guys. More rock tendrils. Didn't we just come from a rock tendril world? Okay, so what are we looking for? That's a good question. Anything? Anything specific? Well, we need carbon. So let's look at this. We need carbon to make suspension fluid. That is the wrong thing. We need carbon to make suspension fluid. Then we need plutonium, which we have plenty of. And then we need iridium and zinc. Never mind, we already have iridium and zinc. I don't know how much more we have. And of course, you know, if we want to actually make this work, copper. But warp reactor theta is somewhere around here. Now, where did we get these? I don't remember. I don't remember. Nope, don't recall. I think they were random. Hopefully, now that we're deeper in, we'll see a couple more things out in the world. So, okay, let's go ahead and pulse. I don't think pulsing will matter much. So, carbon, easy, no problem. Plutonium, easy, no problem. Iridium, everywhere. Zinc, pretty much also everywhere as long as you have... Oh, okay, maybe we need to go a little higher in order to avoid all the flying creatures. I don't know if it actually matters, but it feels like it should. Did we pulse? We pulsed, right? Nothing happened? There we go. There's a thing over there. I mean, there's lots of things everywhere. And really, it might have happened... Might have gotten them off of crashed ships, but I don't remember. This is probably just a bunch of iron, if I had to guess. Also, what the hell? I'm going to land right here. Mostly because what the hell. Okay, also, ow. Light showers, sentinels are typical. Flora is regular, fauna is sparse. Excuse me? The hell just hit me? Oh, I'm getting some kind of horrible lag. Okay, well, we got some carbon, so yay. Why am I getting some horrible lag? That's a good question. Oh, it's underwater. Of course it is. Why wouldn't you be? Alright, well, we can just... I mean, we'll do this. Electron vapor, alright. That shortcuts us a little bit, at least for one. This is an extreme swamp. It's underwater swamp. Does that still count as a swamp if it's underwater? Maybe? I'm getting the iron because clearly if we're going to be attacked by Sentinel ships now, we need some kind of protection. I don't know what, but we need something. And this is the best protection we can get right now, is just being able to recharge our shield on the regular. Alright. I guess we go back to the ship, because obviously we're not good landing here. There is the abandoned facility, but I think that's actually on another planet. So that's not actually going to help me right now. There's another question mark over there, though. Are we actually going to... I was going to say, are we actually going to walk? The answer is no. No, we are not. This is titanium? Yep. Okay, I'm getting a lot of lag down on this planet. Why is that? There's not that much more life. Maybe they added a new patch, and for some reason the patch has added lag. Probably not actually on purpose, but you know how it goes. What? I'm assuming these purple rocks are just iron. Yeah, they are. Okay. They look really cool, though. Okay, Sentinels are typical. Does that mean he's going to eat my face? Are you going to eat my face? If you're going to eat my face, you have to tell me. He is not going to eat my face. Though he probably scanned me for later face eating. So let's not give him the chance. Let's go. Let's get out of here. I guess the question mark behind us is just a good place to start as any. You know what we haven't seen on our brief foray here is any plutonium. Oh, and this is probably the one we saw from the air. Yeah. It's junk, but we'll pick up the location anyway. Oh, and it has a signal analyzer. All right, well, we might as well then, right? Here, we'll land right about here. All right, the yellow grass is somehow causing my system to spaz. It's going, no. No, I refuse. Dude, it happens all the time in summer on Earth. Get yellow grass all the time. This could be their summer. We don't know. This could just be how the grass looks. We also don't know. I mean, before we do the bypass ship, let's go ahead and go inside here. Oh, there's a knowledge stone right up on that hill. We should do that too. Speaking of knowledge, here's a load of knowledge right here. Okay, so we're on a Gek world. Good to know. I'm not sure that actually matters. We pretty much have good standing with everybody. Is there any reason not to have good standing with anybody? I mean, I suppose for the challenge factor. We already did this, right? We did. All right. For some reason, I didn't realize we did it or not. And it's better to take the marks off than to leave them on. That's... What is that? I'm not entirely sure what that is. Okay. This is our test. Have we seen this tech before? Son of a bitch. Okay. You know what? Maybe we should go through the black holes. Maybe that's the grind we need to do. It's not really a grind. Maybe that's the path we need to take. Is we go through those black holes, it breaks our shit, we repair it, and we get farther along. I mean, the warp cells basically will only act to get us through the black hole at that point. Yeah, give me a manufacturing facility. I want a new recipe. That's what it comes down to. I mean, I don't know if it counts as a recipe if we really want the tech for the warp theta, but I'm going to pretend it does. Okay, supposedly there are 10 more species on this planet. So there can't just be the flying guys. There's got to be other stuff. And yes, that is another milestone I want to go for. Even though we've already done all the Atlas stuff, and I've been told that I wasted my Atlas stones. Um, I don't know if that's true or not, because I'm actively avoiding spoilers. But, yeah, that's the word on the street. If so, I'm a little cheesed. I don't know what it means that I've wasted them. I don't know what I've wasted them against or for or anything like that. I mean, it did feel a little bit weird to hand over the Atlas Stones and just say, okay, you've passed on the torch. Well, whoop-de-frickin-do. And that isn't that even what we've actually done is pass on the torch? I don't know. It seems weird that somebody woke up elsewhere and we kind of just got an intimidation of that and then nothing. I don't know. It seemed like a very weird thing to do in the game and in real life. Here's, 10 valuable artifacts. So then I'm wondering if maybe, is there any way to get more of them? Now, the only place that seems to give us Atlas Stones are those Atlas anomalies. But without Nada and Polo showing up, there's no way for me to know where those Atlas anomalies are. Now, are we actually gonna, we're not. Yep, okay, we got 2 little damage there. I thought we were gonna go underneath, and then sure enough, we didn't. Where's the landing site, though? Landing site should be highlighted pretty soon here. The yellow grass is freaking my system out. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. This yellow grass should not be causing this kind of system performance issues. Also, where's all the other life? We see the giant flying guys. No problem. But, okay, there's actually plutonium. That's good. And that's on the list. As well as carbon. I suppose we can take some of these trees. Iron is not on the list. Is that carbon? It's carbon on barren worlds. I think it's iron on forest worlds. They look very similar. They're not exactly the same. Oh no, they're totally still carbon. Okay. Well, I will take what I can get. I mean, we're going to be destroying sentinels here anyway, so... Where are the sentinels, by the way? I got nothing. We can shoot our ship. That'd be hilarious if that actually damaged our ship to the point where we couldn't actually do anything with it. Oh, there's the recall beacon over there. Well, whatever. Okay, we actually have really good detonators. I totally forgot that was a thing. Okay. Interstellar starship. Well, if it's interstellar, it's got to be hyperdrive, right? There you go. Please tell me that gave me a recipe for new hyperdrive. Ha! Oh, man. Sometimes you just need to ask, and the universe provides. That's fantastic. That is actually beautiful and wonderful and great, and makes it 1,001 times better than anything else. Okay, this is good. We need to gather gold and emerald. That means we can throw away our aluminum. Well, no. Hold on. I was gonna say we can throw it out, but that's not actually true, because if we go through the black holes, then everything's gonna break. Is everything going to break, though? We've never gone through with 2 of these. So my theory, and at this point, it's more of a bald-faced imagination, more than... I was going to say hypothesis. It's not. It's totally off the top of my head. In theory, the black hole will only destroy one of them, or possibly 2, but there's no way it destroys all 3. Watch it destroy all 3. It's going to destroy all 3, isn't it? We don't know that, though. It might not. And if we actually get all 3 working, we'll be in great shape. You'll be able to go anywhere. Any system. I mean, granted, the Theta's probably better than Tau or Sigma by itself. But they're letting us stack them. And if they're letting us stack them, that kind of tells me that they do stack. Now, maybe it's just an oversight, and they never realized anyone would possibly dedicate 3 slots to their ship to go faster in interstellar space, but maybe? Maybe? Yeah, standing with the Gek. I mean, that's another standing with the Gek. I think we're actually at max standing with all the races. I don't know that for sure, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, those are V2 or V3 passes, which we can't do. Are the Sentinels still pissed? They can't still be pissed. And I don't think they are. Okay. No, we're good. We did not touch the beacon, so I should do that now. Yeah, undiscovered. That's what I thought. Okay, well, since it's going to cost us fuel to take off anyway, and this is a nice, pleasant planet, let's just go ahead and walk. That way we can recall our ship. So let's just pick a direction. Yeah, I mean, might as well go towards the question mark, right? And you know what? We totally failed on getting that other knowledge stone. I just totally watched it go by and didn't even do anything about it. So what do you think? What do you think? I mean, okay, yeah, the incoming storm, big deal. I mean, the knowledge stone, obviously, but what do you think the trade good is on this planet? Do you think it's emerald? Do you think it's gold? Do you think it's both? It could be both. We've seen both before. But usually not. Also, going on foot will help us figure out where the heck all the other life is. Maybe the flying creatures are just the dominant carnivore? Though I don't think they are carnivores. Let's verify that. Are you guys carnivores? You're gonna let me scan it again, right? You're gonna let me scan it again. There we go. Nope, they eat vegetation. I don't know what vegetation they're eating up there, but okay. I'll pretend to believe you. If I see them eating at a tree, then I will totally believe you. Didn't we see a knowledge stone in this general direction, or am I totally making shit up now? I thought we did. I headed in this general direction. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's still a generally nice planet. I mean, the storm... Okay, storm could be better, but... It's just a winter storm. That might be emerald there. That is, chrysonite. No knowledge stone anywhere else, or did I just miss it? I really wish this gave me a distance marker. Oh, yeah, I did totally miss it. I probably looked right past it, and you guys were going, hey, there it is, there it is. Get word for investigate. All right. The bonus to walking along these planets is if you just head from, like, knowledge stone to knowledge stone, A, you're going to get pretty freaking far. And B, it's really going to help you out with all of the manufacturing facilities. So there is something to just, you know, jumping from station to station, jumping from world to world. But there is something to just, you know, enjoying where you're at. And this is so Earth-like. The trees are, I mean, they're pretty much maple trees. Or, no, not quite maple. Somewhere close to that, though. Geckword for inedible. Okay. This is emerald. We need emerald. It's good to know that the neutral metals actually have a use. Here I thought they were just trade goods, but no, they're actually useful. They are used for your advancing your warp cores. Warp cores? That's not right. Advancing your technology level, maybe? I mean, you can kind of imagine it being more or less parallel to a technology level. Basically, for some reason, even though it's less light years away, it still takes a certain level of tech to get there. So that's I mean, I've made this analogy before, but it's a little bit like Spore. Spore had it so that as you headed towards the center, you actually had to get better levels of hyperdrive because their excuse was the gravity would pull you apart otherwise. There were so many stars as you headed towards the center that you just needed to, otherwise your ship would blow up. So, and apparently that seems to be the lore, if you paid attention when I was mousing over it before, is something very similar. It's basically that there's something very important in the way the tech is designed so that you don't blow up when you head close to certain stars. Okay, I mean, you know, yada yada, technobabble, yada yada. I'll buy it. Sure, what the hell? It's your progression system. I'm not gonna fight you on it. I mean, everyone has to have a progression system in some kind of game, right? You can't just walk around all pretty and la-da-da forever. I mean, why not? But, I mean, we could. We could just rush for the center and be totally fine. Never visiting any of the green stars. Sorry, not the green. We're currently only visiting G stars. I want to visit B. I want to visit F. A, maybe, if that's even a star type. I have no idea. My guess would be yes. My guess would be... I mean, I'm not an astronomer. The closest I get is my dad is an amateur astronomer. That's about it. That's as far as we go. So, I mean, I don't even know any astronomers, so I don't even know anyone who would correct me. Fortunately, there's the internet for that, right? Yeah, that's right. Fortunately, the internet is here to correct us. Said no one ever. Except for me, I guess. Still counts. Still counts. I said it. That means you can quote me. Thank goodness the internet is here to correct us, okay? That's the full quote. I prefer you not take that out of context. Or, you know what? What the hell? It's the internet. Put it in any damn context, you damn well please. I'm not going to stop you. I can't stop you. Even if I wanted to stop you, I couldn't stop you. So I might as well just give you permission. You know what? Take me out of context. I dare you. You won't. You totally will. Okay. What else? I mean, this is only a piddling amount of emerald at this point. Oh, okay. We were destroying the carbon. Did not realize. Yeah, this is a piddling amount of emerald. I mean, I'm going to take as much as I can until they stop me. This iron? That is totally iron, which I'm also going to take. Because I don't know how many shields we have, and we need a lot. I'm only saying that because the Sentinels attacked us in this system, and we still have, what, 3 more planets to visit? Plus a moon? At least one moon. At least the moon I saw. The moon was orbiting this planet, right? I believe so. That's what my memory tells me. My memory is notoriously unreliable, though. Actually, it's really good at remembering fiction. I'm really good at remembering fiction. Really difficult time remembering reality. That's going to hit me hard in old age, I think. It's going to be one of those people who thinks that he's Don Quixote, I guess. I mean, that's usually a bad thing. Man, when we studied Don Quixote in school, and we only did, like, a couple of classes on it, which was sucky. I mean, there should be an entire class on Don Quixote, okay? You could learn so much from that book, and not to mention the fact that reading Don Quixote isn't enough. You can't get the full reference just from reading Don Quixote. Because you have to understand that it's basically written as a satire. I mean, you kind of get that most of the time. I mean, Don Quixote is not your typical hero. He's making fun of the typical heroes. And really, you've got to kind of read the heroic fiction of the time that was swamping the literature of the day. And that's saying something for a time when, you know, the printing press has barely gotten off the ground. So yeah, there were these horrible, horrible stories, and horrible in all respects. Everyone hated them. Well, I guess not everyone, because someone was writing them. But maybe those people hated them too. Maybe they hated them themselves. It's very possible. How do I not? Oh, because I need to actually send the warp cell over. That totally makes sense. What's I doing? I need to recharge my multi-tool. That's what I need to do. Plutonium. What the hell? We don't actually have as much as I thought. Yeah, but apparently it was being flooded with these semi-heroic novels about these heroes who would go off and, you know, save the princess and whatever. And it was really popular for the time. It's basically... Think of Don Quixote as you would... Oh, hell, I don't even know. Movie 42? I mean, that's a bad example. But maybe it's a good one. Maybe that'll actually get the point across. Yeah, because it's like, you know, these are these horrible things coming out. Isn't this awful? And yet everyone goes to see them. And then there's a little bit of blame the audience. It's like, well, come on, guys. You have the choice, and you're going to go see this instead. It's all on you. And that's kind of what Cervantes had in mind, is like, well, the Geck word for nasal. When is that going to come up? When is that going to come? Okay, that's the new challenge, boys and girls, is we're going to go and find a Geck, and he's going to have to use the word nasal in a sentence, okay? I mean, I don't see that being a useful word. I'm pretty sure that's a filler word that's never going to be used. That's got to be, yeah, that's got to be a filler word. there have got to be a bunch of filler words. I imagine you're filling out a dictionary of 10,000. I know I've totally changed topics, but live with it. You're going to fill out a dictionary of 10,000 words. You're going to just pick them at random, right? You're going to use the ones you want. All right, bypass chip. You're going to grab the ones you want, which maybe is going to number in the 1,000. And then you're going to go, oh shit, we need to fill a galaxy. What the hell do we do? We haven't actually gotten to the point where it says, okay, you know what? You've learned all the words. Is that going to be a thing? I mean, if there are 1,000 words, we're not close. But 1,000 words per... Oh, are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? We're just there. Oh, no. Okay, good. All right. Ha. Okay. Here I thought they pointed us back towards the operations center that we had already marked. But no, they didn't. Okay. Good. Otherwise, I would have been really miffed. Also, where's the rest of the life on this planet? Where is it? It says... Doesn't it say there's 11 life forms on this freaking dirt ball? Yeah. Yeah, that's 11. We've seen exactly one. That's it. We've seen one. How is that even... I mean, maybe we're just not in the right biome. Maybe? I guess that... Yeah, okay, I'll buy that. We're not in the right biome for it. I mean, it's weird there's only 11 species on this planet in the first place. Let's just mark that up right now. But if you want to be really general, like really general, how many species are there on Earth? Now, we gotta be super general though. So okay, dogs, which covers wolves, cats, which covers any type of cat. Okay, so that's dogs and cats. Third type, birds, any kind of bird. All right, that eliminates a lot of stuff, right? And then you have the kind of sort of unique ones, which are like elephants. Nothing else like an elephant. I'm sorry, there's nothing else. Okay, horses. Okay, so we're now up to 5, right? Yeah, okay, I think that's 5. Horses, which covers zebras, which covers mules, which covers donkeys. So okay, there's 5. Let's see. Llamas, which also covers alpacas, and arguably includes camels. And that is kind of arguable, but they're more or less from the same sort of continental region. Camels, llamas, alpacas, they're all basically American animals. South American, North American. I believe camels were originally from North America. So, yeah. So then, yeah, camels, alpacas, they're all basically, if you view it very generally, the same species. They can't interbreed, but we're going to ignore that for now because we're looking at this like someone alien would come to Earth and take pictures. And they would take a picture of an alpaca, but they wouldn't necessarily take a picture of a llama because it's like, oh, well, that's kind of the same thing. You know, kind of like how people say, and I don't get this at all, but people say it, that, you know, people of different races look all alike, and they're like, well, you know, actually, Bob looks totally different from Sam. They go, oh, yeah, well, you know, all you people look alike. First of all, I'm going to smack you. Second of all, that's because you're not familiar enough with them, I think, is the problem. There might actually be emerald down there, or is that gold? We'll find out. Yeah, so, okay, so we're up to what, 7? Let's say 8, because I've actually lost count. Okay, so let's say we've got 8. What else is left? That's a good question. I mean, we have all the insect life, but no tourist, unless they're really into entomology, no alien tourist is going to say, oh, you know what? Let me see all your insects. No, it's not going to happen. Now, granted, we are capturing some of the variations. It does seem to count as separate species, the male and female, although I'm not sure those are counted in the codex as different species. Because we've done that before, right? When we were trying to capture all of them on that one planet, and we kept trying and trying and trying, and we hit a bunch of red, and we're going, okay, this is it, boys, and then it wasn't, because it was just a different variation. Like, it has different spots in the different area, some kind of gender dimorphism. So, maybe variations are sort of captured that way, like the difference between a camel and a llama. Okay, so then what else? I can't even think of too many species right now. So we've covered dogs, covered cats, covered donkeys, or horses, or whatever you want to call them. What else is there? I mean, I keep thinking of all the ones we know, right? Bears. Bears are actually unique enough. I think that could totally work. Yeah, okay, I could see bears being a thing. What else? Coyotes count as dogs. I'm sorry, they do. In terms of the alien, they totally count as dogs. We're only up to, like, 9, right? So, actually, 11's, like, really good. Monkeys. Monkeys another one. Now, you might argue monkeys and humans are too similar. And you might have a good argument there that the alien, the hypothetical alien we're talking about, is going to look at the alien and look at the monkey and look at us and go, can't tell you guys apart. Sorry. It's possible. It's very possible. I can definitely see that. And that would include gorillas. Because at that point, it's just a larger monkey. People get apes and monkeys confused all the time. Usually they say, you know, I don't want that monkey near me, when actually what they're talking about is a gorilla, which is a type of ape. So that's already happening, and we live on this planet. So an alien is definitely not going to make that distinction. Unless, again, they're experts, but we're not talking about experts. Oh, you know what? You know what? The grass. The grass is too high. That's what's causing it. Yep. I can see you, boyo. I can see you. Although, I can't actually get this thing to scan you. There we go. The grass is too high. Now that I think about it, the grass being high is also a real big problem. Because predators like tall grass. Well, if we die to a predator, we'll know why. It's because we walked in the tall grass. So that was also a herbivore. So again, this goes down to at least the 1/10 rule, right? 1/10 of the species in a particular biome have got to be predators. 1/10 of the species or 1/10 of the population? I think it's a 10th of the population, actually. Yeah, 10th of the population has to be predator in order to keep the prey animals in check, in order to keep the stable biome. I'm not sure that's a hard and fast rule, but if we take that as a rule, that means we need at least one carnivore species, probably more like 2. Hold up. Your type I have not seen before. There we go. Actually, I think that was just the male of the species as opposed to the other. That's okay. It still works. 35 minutes away, huh? What do you want to bet it's over a body of water we are not going to be able to cross? Probably pretty good. I think the odds of that are pretty good. Where? I'm looking for knowledge stones. No knowledge stones in the vicinity, huh? But a giant thing of emerald? That's got to be emerald, right? It's got to be. Yep, emerald. Okay. How much emerald do I actually need, though? I mean, I can sell the rest. That's not a big deal. But how much do I actually need? Also, where am I getting these warp cells from? Did I not charge it? That just transferred over and not actually do anything with it? That actually sounds like me. Okay, I'm going to believe that's what happened. Yeah, so how much actually of this tech, not the craft product, how much of the tech? The tech. Okay, warp reactor theta requires 1,000 gold. Or 1,000, yeah, 1,000 gold, 1,000 emerald. Okay. I mean, we're already up to 464, so... I mean, this rock isn't going to do it, but we're going to find plenty more... plenty more emerald. The trick is going to be whether or not we find plenty more gold. And it's possible. Anything's possible. I don't believe that thermal protection is going to be a problem. I think the storm is going to pass before my thermal protection even gets down to, we'll say, 25%. I think it's just going to reach 50%, and then the storm's going to pass. That's my current estimation. Could be wrong. Might actually get down to 30, but I don't think it's going to go past 25. I think it's just something you can bank on, if you're putting money on it, the bookie will give you basically even odds, which means you won't make any money at all. Is that how odds work in bookie? I don't actually know. I've never placed a bet with a bookie. I swear, I'm shocked that gambling is going on in this establishment. No, but I never have, so I have no idea what the heck even odds mean. I'm guessing that means you make only your money back? But then what's the point, right? Why would you even lay down the bet? So I think the lowest the odds can get are like 2 to 1. So you make double your money? The thing is, no one wants a sure thing, right? Or very few people want a sure thing. They're more interested in the wild and crazy get-rich-quick type of thing. Yep, see what I tell you. Didn't even make it to 25%. Yeah, so they're more interested in the get-rich-quick notion, which is like, you know, I want the 1,000 to 1 in a million shot. Like, those are the guys the bookies really love, because it's like, okay, this guy's not going to play it safe. I can make bank off this guy. Assuming, of course, he pays. Which, depending on whether or not it's a legal establishment, can be almost guaranteed or not guaranteed at all. I would imagine, I mean, that's got to be... You hear the stories, right? You hear the stories about all the bookies and all the ones that are doing it for, you know, nefarious purposes. And then, you know, they come by and break a guy's legs or threaten his family or whatever. But that's got to be the minimum, right? I mean, I expect you you borrow money from your bookie for whatever reason. That sounds like a horrible idea. Why would you borrow money from your bookie? I suppose it's better than borrowing from I was going to say a land shark. Yes, it is definitely better than borrowing from a land shark. You should never borrow from a land shark. Just, you know, important safety tip, in case it comes up. Land shark offers you money. Says, you know, 2% interest per year. You say no, because that's going to come with some catches. Well, actually, 2% per year is really good. You should consider it. But, you know, don't do it just because of the 2%. Consider, you know, why is this land shark offering me money? Am I hallucinating? Did I take some bad drugs recently? Am I an alien planet? Does money not mean the same thing to this guy as it means to us? You know, the things you need to consider. But don't take it just off the bat. But I would imagine that it's got to be better than taking money from a loan shark. So that's why they borrow from the bookie directly. But it still seems like a bad idea, because if you lose, you're going to lose even bigger. Because then the bookie's going to, you know, he's not going to fix the bet. He's not going to do anything like that. But he might sell you on an idea, you know? Oh, yeah, well, you know, if you really want your money back really fast, or you want to no longer be in debt to me, then, you know, you'll make this bet that's, you know, 20 to 1. And there's a reason why it's 20 to 1. It's because the guy's not going to win. That's what it is. So, you know, you gotta balance this all out. I'm not sure we're getting actually much emerald left. We're getting a little bit. I mean, it feels like I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel now. Oh, I mean, there's still so much left in the barrel, though. Why would you just leave the barrel there, just untouched? Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. I would imagine that would have to be the, not necessarily the exception, but definitely not, it can't be normal. You hear about it a lot, but that's because, I mean, you hear about plane crashes a lot, too, because they're so rare, right? That's my theory. That's why we hear about plane crashes, because they're rare. If it was normal, if plane crashes were totally normal, you wouldn't hear about them on the news. I mean, it's like, it's the reason why not every murder gets reported on the news, you know? Because at some point, it's like, okay, you know what? If we report a murder on the news, every time someone is murdered, we will make breaking news every, like, 20 minutes. And that's just not sustainable. I'm sorry, we can't do it. There's some great noises coming from some kind of beast around. Hello. Some random beast was just right here. Also, I'm getting a lot of lag for some reason, but I guess that's because the beasts were moving around. Okay, can you move into the clearing, please? Yes, thank you. That was perfect. That was perfect. Okay. Age is indeterminate. Diet is herbivore. Okay, well, I've kind of picked up that you weren't carnivore by the fact that you didn't eat my face off, which I appreciate. Where the heck were we going, by the way? We were going towards the manufacturing facility, right? Which is ages away. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I think we were right in saying that it was totally a biome thing. Because we're in a slightly different biome, right? I mean, the shadow of the rock tendril, I don't know if it actually counts as a different biome, but I'm going to pretend. I mean, I guess it's all kind of just open plains. There is another mod that actually boosts the density of forests, and I haven't actually seen like a true-on forest. A true-on forest? Yes, I've never seen a true-on forest. A real forest, like a forest we would define and recognize as a forest. Death. That's a good word to know. You know, in case someone wants to threaten us. There's another knowledge stone over there. I'm going to hit... that one's probably too far away. I'm going to at least hit this one. But yeah, get ready for this, though. We're going to stay on this planet for a while. I realize I should probably be making warp cells as we go. Okay, where's the... Okay, it's got to be over that... Oh, there's that one over there. That one's probably closer. But yeah, we're going to make warp cells on the go. But mainly our goal here is to get enough emerald and maybe enough gold. Though we haven't seen any gold yet. That doesn't mean it doesn't exist on this planet. We just haven't seen it yet. Is there a cave system on this planet? That's a good question. The best way to check is to pulse and see if we spot everything that we should. And we do. So that kind of indicates there isn't a cave system on this planet, because none of it goes underneath it. At least there's not a cave system on this island, I suppose, is more accurate. Impact Tower, already known. Alright. So did we actually... Did we finish up the multi... No, we didn't. So why is our damage so much better for being able to blast to that manufacturing facility? That's a very good question. Damage radius, which is not going to help. Grenade intensity, though. That's what I wanted. Aluminum and nickel. I mean, I have aluminum and nickel on the ship. It's just I don't have it on me, so that's why it says it's none. But yeah, aluminum and nickel. We need... So right now we have 358, 373. How much do we need to make this fly? We need 200 each. Oh, we need the neutrino modules. Right. Okay, well, we picked up one more of those. Which is not on the ship, which is weird. Oh, no, there we go. There it is. It is on the ship. Okay, we have 3 of them. We need 1 more. We can't craft those, right? We don't have a recipe for that? I don't think so. I would remember that, wouldn't I? You'd think so. Not necessarily, though. Okay, no, we don't actually have it. So that's a totally another reason to go to a manufacturing facility is maybe possibly we pick up neutrino module recipe and then, you know, Bob's your uncle. That guy looks... These guys look like different flying guys. Well, you know, if there's a niche for flying, you're going to get more than just one flying. Hello, little guy. You look like... Okay, I've already discovered it. No, I haven't. He's gone off and run away. There he is. That is a flower. That is not him. He's hiding behind flowers. Not the flower. This guy. I wanted to get this guy. The analyzer's being annoying. There we go. Also, when we hit up... Yeah, there's a bunch of other guys, like, all over there. Alright, I mean, we might as well... We haven't hit that milestone yet on any planet, because the last species is usually a pain in the ass to find. And chances are it's going to be a carnivore, just as a rule. Weird, I have a couple of false starts there with the gun. I have no idea if those guys are supposed to be, like, in the water. They're moving kind of fast through the water, but I could maybe see that. I'm going to go ahead and grab some carbon here while I'm walking over. I mean, maybe in the water? Yeah, they've got to be in the water, right? Alright, well, we'll just keep walking over in that general direction. Now, in the water, in the small pool we're currently looking at, or in the water as in, like, on the other side? No, those are actual, like, fish in the water. Yeah, hey, dude. You are enormous. A volatile insect eater. Okay, volatile means do not approach. Do not approach if you value your life. Alright. But we found actual, like, water life. I'm always so surprised when that happens because it happens so rarely. But I guess the water life could also just be, you know, skittish. Which seems unlikely. I mean, maybe. The thing is, most life has to be curious first. Otherwise, they're not going to survive. Because they need to be curious enough to know, or at least to find out, is this something I can eat? And if you don't know that, you're going to starve. And there's no species just, innately going to know, this is something I can eat, this is something I'm not. I mean, kind of, sort of, in that as you approach something, it smells good or it doesn't. And so you know whether or not you can eat it, but that only goes so far. I mean, there's a certain point where just smelling something isn't going to do it. You just got to, you got to taste it. It's got to happen. And the same is true for any species. I mean, how do you think we found out? I'm going to head towards the trade center, just in case it has neutrino modules. But how do you think we found out that, mushrooms are edible, or milk? I mean, these things just should not occur to a normal person unless you just have the curiosity and go, you know what? I wonder if X. I mean, how do you think beer happened? I mean, it was probably a total accident. Someone's hops got spoiled or something. I mean, why would you even grow hops? You've only got to grow hops if you see someone, probably another animal, eat the hops and then act drunk. And you're going, oh, well, I wonder what makes them do that. And then you taste it and it tastes horrible, but it makes you drunk. And then you get used to the taste, of course, because that's just how things go. I've never gotten used to the taste of alcohol. But occasionally I'll drink it, but only if it's disguised. That is iridium, isn't it? You know what? Sure, what the hell. I'll give me some iridium. It's not too much. Remember, iridium comes in giant blocks now, too, not just arches. But this will still do. It'll do. And we're almost up to the end of the episode here. Well, I thought maybe with opening the episode with action, we would either finish off with action, like land on a planet with constant sentinel threat. It's possible. It's still possible on this star system too. But not actually going to happen this episode. So yeah, either that was going to happen or we were going to end nice and quiet. And it's always nice to have that dichotomy of, well, we started hot and we're going to end cold. In like a lamb, out like a lion, and vice versa. That's what they say about spring. I'm not actually sure it's true, but that's what they say. I think we pretty much picked up all the iridium there. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, you know what? There's a question mark right over there. Why the hell not? If it's a drop pod, am I going to use it? Hell no. 200k is too much at this point. I know we have like 2.5 million right now. So I managed to look at a ship. Had 30 slots. It was worth about 7 million. However, I saw someone post on Reddit that they found a 40 slot ship. 40 slot. And they actually found it. That was not one they bought. That was actually something they found crash landed somewhere. So that's out there. Somewhere out there is a 40 slot ship. So maybe they're actually pulling everyone's legs because it's Reddit, right? I mean, you can never be sure about anything you find on the internet. It could be totally made up. And he could have a mod that's affecting it somehow. I mean, the biggest ship we've ever seen is 30 slots. Have we seen anything larger than that? Maybe 32 slots, something like that. I mean, the most slots that seem to fit in the current layout would be about 30 slots. These guys look different too. Oh no, these guys are totally the ones we picked up before. Okay, I just was confused by the way their wings moved. Oh, it's a monolith. Okay, sure, what the hell, we'll go to the monolith. Learn a word or two. What the heck? I have no idea why I'm climbing this side of this at all. There's no reason for it. Alright, I mean, I like these guys. It's just creepy to see something that big move around in the air, but remember, it's negative 66. What is a gas at negative 66? That's a good question. I think hydrogen still is, and they could be lighter than air. I would believe that. I mean, they've got to have some kind of, I want to say, swim bladder. Swim bladder is not quite the right word, but you know what I mean. Some way to adjust their altitude. Gek word for defensive. Okay. Is there another? There's another one over there. Okay. Want to hit that one before we start doing this one. I don't know if it actually matters. It might not even give us a decision tree because this isn't an Atlas one. We actually know so few Atlas words. This is probably just a Gek language, so we're probably just going to get that. Ancient structure swings open to reveal a body encased in ice, patchwork of different body parts. Okay, we found Frankenstein. Its ragged beak appears to have stitched on with animal gut. Handwritten sign in the language of the ancient traders, we see the body said the flammable isotope would most likely melt the ice. Beware, abomination. So terror, despair. If it's terror and despair, because it's an abomination, then we just leave it be, right? Just leave it. There's no reason to unlock the monster from the deep. God, I am thanked. Okay, so it was a test. It was a weird test. Because, you know, he might have been able to destroy everything. I'm just saying. But alright. And we learned an Atlas word. Okay, I was just complaining about that, but good. And we got a Gek relic, which is of questionable importance. Okay, now there might be a cave in there. Do you think that would be gold or emerald? I'm gonna guess emerald. Emerald's kind of what's going on. And we can go deeper. Go ahead. That did not work. There is a down, right? The trouble is I might be aiming wrong. Okay. Yes, there is a down, sort of. But then I missed it. Or messed it up. I think messed it up is probably more accurate. Yeah, I definitely messed that up. Now it's above us. I go and reload. I was kind of aiming ahead of me, but okay, sure. It'd be funny if that just leads up to the surface. Though, doesn't seem to be. Okay, I mean, I'm totally going to get lost down here, but we have enough plutonium. I think I'm totally safe doing this. Maybe. I'd like to get into a cave system, please. Okay. Harder to get into the cave system than you think. Here we go. That's got to be a patch of sand is what I was going to say. Obviously. Because that's what happened. Alright. So, I mean, if I just aim straight for there, is that going to work? Maybe? Maybe not. Might be just time to end the episode. Although, I usually like to end it on a save so that I can actually, you know, back up my save and not have to worry about the game overwriting me like it's done before. It's only done that once before. I'm just super cautious now. And actually, I'm pretty sure it's because I installed mods. If I stop installing mods, chances are it stops overwriting my save. Alright. I mean, that's probably nickel, if I had to guess. Because it's flat. Actually, if it's flat, it's probably iridium then. Yep, that's iridium. Okay. Where am I? Where do I want to go? I mean, there was no save point at the monolith. There's also no question marks in the vicinity. So I think we're just going to have one episode lead right into the other here. So thank you guys for watching. This has been No Man's Sky. We're going to be walking over to that operation center. Or actually, we're going to be walking there first. This one? 18 minutes versus off planet. Well, yeah, we're not walking off planet. That's something we don't actually have the ability to do. So anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been No Man's Sky. I'm PC Universe. You're PC Universe too, and I'll see you guys next time.